Hello friends, welcome to the 82nd and final, that's right, the final video in the Fundamentals for Following series. Today's video is titled, The Reward is at the Finish Line. That's where we always find the rewards at, friends, is at the finish line. So we're finishing up, of course, chapter 12, along with the book Fundamentals for Following. Chapter 12 is called Finish Strong. And just a quick reminder and a plug maybe that on Amazon you can find copies of the book Fundamentals for Following. They got it greatly reduced right now. I think it's $4.97 a copy. So if you got Prime, you can have it in like 1 or 2 days, and it's really very cheap. I think the list price on it's $15.95, so it's $4.97 I think. So that's really cheap. And if you would like to have a copy and you can't afford that, then just let me know. Just shoot me a message on Messenger, and I'll see what we can do for you. As always, we'd please like for you to like and share this short video, and you can find all this lessons, all 82 of these, plus many, many more, on my YouTube page called Fundamentals for Following. Who'd ever thought it was called that? But I do have a YouTube page. Just search for Fundamentals for Following, and you can find a lot of stuff, good stuff there. And so let's jump right into it here. And we're going to end up talking today about the great King Solomon. And many of you know about him, but he was the wisest man probably that ever lived, and but he done some silly things. I often think of King Solomon and how he faltered. This is what I remember about him: is not all the great things, but how he faltered as he closed in on the finish line of his life. Solomon disobeyed God by having 700 foreign wives and 300 foreign concubines, who ultimately turned him away from God. Now that story is found in 1 Kings chapter 11, verses 1 through 13. So I would encourage you to read that. Again, it's 1 Kings chapter 11, 1 through 13. And ultimately, his actions caused the nation of Israel to be split into two kingdoms. You know what? Solomon looked back. He was near the finish line, but he looked back. And that's something you never do. Any runner will tell you never look back. He was probably closer to the finish line than he realized. Or maybe he decided to give up. I don't know why. God bless him in every way imaginable, but he disobeyed God. And let's read Galatians chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "You were running a good race. Who cut in on you to keep you from obeying the truth?" Now that's Paul writing to the church in Galatia. And he says, you were running a good race. And that's what Solomon was doing. He was running a good race. And a lot of us do that. We run good races. Things going great for us. And then we get off course, or like somebody cut us off and kept us from finishing the race. But we have nobody really ultimately to blame but ourselves. So, in summary, I just believe that Solomon let Satan throw him off stride near the end of his race. It makes me sad when I read the account of this great king. Now I'm not questioning Solomon's eternal destiny. That is not for me or anyone else to do. But clearly, even though he was greatly blessed by God, he finished his earthly race in a very disappointing way. As you reflect on how King Solomon finished, consider what the Apostle Paul said about running to the wind. That's how we're running this race, to win. We're not running to lose it. We're running to win it. And that's so let's read 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. And Paul writes to Timothy here, "I have fought the good fight." Now, Paul's at the end of his life here, and he knows it. He says, "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. But there is in store for me now the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day. And not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearance." There's a reward found at the finish line. If you know Jesus, if you've been faithful, there's a reward found at the finish line. And it's the best reward any of us could ever hope ask for, to receive. We can't even imagine how great it is. Its value is beyond imagining. So, you know, amen, we will get to meet him at the end of our race. We'll get to meet Jesus at the end of our race. And we will receive our reward at the end of our life's race. So keep pushing on, and all of us will meet just across the finish line of heaven. We'll all come together. We'll all know each other up there. And, you know, the finish line, that's where Jesus and all of his followers will be hanging out. And I can't wait to see you there. Guys, thanks for watching. Please like and share this video. And I encourage you to keep watching me, as I'll be out of the book now, but I'm going to be doing possibly some videos about the way numbers are used in the Bible. So it's a little more, it's a little twist on what we've been doing, but I think it'll be exciting and something to watch. And again, I just encourage you to like and share this video, and visit my YouTube page and see the stuff that's over there. And when you get over there, subscribe to that channel or like it, and we'll talk to you again soon.